Hey everybody, it's Easter soon, and that's when my mother pulls out all the old eggs from the cupboard from past Easters. Some of them are quite nice, like this one, but mostly they're really quite lame. Look at this, look. So, let's recreate them into something cool. I got lots of ideas. We got 2 eggs, one big one and one small one. And the small one goes into the big one. In order to keep the small egg stable inside, we need to cut a piece of cardboard like this that is also egg-shaped but small enough to go inside like this. Next, we need to cut an egg-shaped hole a bit smaller than this egg. Right here in the middle, something like that. Let's make it a bit prettier. Try to make it as egg-shaped as possible. When we got it, we cut it out like this. So it fits in here beautifully. And when I put this egg in, look, very stable, very stable. But before we glue this in, we need to put something heavy at the bottom of the big egg to stabilize the big egg too. Look, I found some pebbles in the garden. Then we glue them in. Look, I'm just putting glue all over the place. Make sure you get some glue underneath the pebbles as well. Down in here. That should do it. Before it dries, make sure the egg board fits and that the egg fits on top here, that the rocks doesn't go into the egg. So this is a suitable distance. And now we can glue in the board itself. Lots of glue on the sides. Now this needs to dry, and in the meantime we can paint the small egg white. But before I paint, I'm gonna sand it a little bit, just to make sure that it's matte surface and that the paint will grip the surface of the egg a bit better. Okay, ready. Now, it's quite impossible to get a good cover of what's underneath on the first layer, so I'm gonna paint it, let it dry, and then give it a second coat and maybe even a third coat. Farewell, lame chicken. And when it's dry, we can add the green Yoshi spots. Yoo-hoo-hoo! Yoshi egg! Whoa, this is so fun. I start with a really big, bright green spot. Smack on top. Now it needs to dry, and then I paint it again. In the meantime, we add another spot. How about one down here? And how about one over here? And a small one over here. Then I'm gonna paint them 2 times to make them really bright and strong. Oh, now it's finished. It's nice and bright, and I've painted 2 coats. Next, we can cut the dinosaur's teeth. I use a pencil and I draw the teeth like this. Just little triangles will do. And then we cut the teeth. Now, if you're not comfortable with a knife yourself, just get an adult to help you. And done. And then we're gonna add the hinge. The neck hinge is just made from a little piece of fabric like this, and we need it to be about this wide. So I make a little cut here, a straight cut down about this long and across here, so about this big. Now this fabric is quite strong, and when I glue it to the upper side of the head and the lower side of the head like this, it will allow the head to open and close, open and close. And I'm going to be very generous with the glue because the fabric absorbs the glue, and we also need this to be very, very strong, like that. First we put the egg or the head together, making sure the teeth all go in, and then right smack on the neck. Press it down, make sure it sticks properly. There. Now it needs to dry. Shall we open it? Oh, yeah, works like a dream. Now we can paint red inside the mouth. Notice that I'm keeping the yellow stripe on top because that is actually the dinosaur's lips. And the pebbles inside I'm going to keep unpainted to give it that nice organic look. And the lid, of course, which is the upper jaw of the head. Then I whiten the teeth on the outside, but I'm going to keep the pattern on the inside as a little souvenir from the Easter egg. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, we're going to paint the outside of the dino head. So I'm going to close this up. Put it over here. We're going to use a regular sheet of paper, a little bit thick, and draw the eyes. And the eyes are also Easter egg shaped. So 2 Easter egg shaped eyes, just slightly bigger than regular eggs. You of course have to make sure that it fits the size of your egg. Your egg may be not the same as mine. The pupils looking slightly down like that. We ink it in. I recommend a slightly thick line, or quite a very thick line actually, so that the eyes stand out and look strong on the dinosaur's head. There. Then we cut them both out and they look like this. Okay, so let's put them on. So we bring in the egg and we're gonna put on the eyes a little bit high up on the shape. The eyes looking this way, they're fairly close together, and leaving most of the face in front of the eyes like that. Notice that because of the curvature of the egg, the flat paper doesn't really shape to the shape of the egg, so it leaves a little fold right here. So we need to get rid of that by making a small little slit like that, so that when we glue it on, this fold overlaps a bit and the paper fits better to the shape of the egg itself. Okay, let's glue it on. First, I draw a little line around the egg so that I know where to put the glue. Like that. On with the glue, on with the eye. Make sure it overlaps nicely. A bit of glue on the overlap as well. Make sure it's smooth. And Bob's your uncle. Next one, notice that I have drawn a center line here to make sure that the eyes are centered. On with the glue, on with the eye, glue on the overlap, smooth it out. Use your palm, that's really good because your palm shapes to the shape of the egg. Yay! Can you see the dinosaur head now? All it takes is a couple of eyes. Then we add the base color, and the base color is a darkish grayish, greenish, grayish green. Carefully around the eyes. Farewell, bunnies and chicken. Dinosaur, here we come. And when we get down to the yellow line, be careful, don't cover it, because that is the lips. If you spill like this, you can touch it up later with a bit of yellow paint. And next I will add the nostrils in front and some details here and there. Use a pencil first to sketch it in. Nostril here, nostril over here, and maybe some little wrinkles on the nose so it goes up to the eyes. And maybe some spots here and there. Bit of texture on the skin. Yeah, that'll be enough. Then I paint it in. Then I'm going to dilute a bit of dark gray paint with water and continue to darken the face in front. Now I'm going to darken it gradually, so I need quite a thin wash here. So I start up here in the middle and then gradually lighten it as I go out. darker in the middle, putting more water on the brush, oops, and then lightening it up as I go out to the sides. A bit darker around the eyes here. Next, I'm gonna lighten up the underside of the head using the original base color mixed with a little bit of white to lighten it up. Make it extra light right under the chin and then gradually fade it out like that. And then I stop around here. I won't go all the way back. Next, I use the same color to lighten up some of the spots that sticks out, like the edge or the top of the nostrils, and right here a bit by the wrinkles, and some little beauty spots. That creates a nice texture for the dinosaur skin. Then I'm gonna bring out a little bit of the contrast that we lost in the painting process with black. Bit extra around the eyes. Gorgeous. Well, now we just have to fill up our Yoshi egg with Easter goodies. Baby dinosaur eggs. On with the lid. Then we open the big mouth. Ooh. In with the egg. Oh, perfect fit. Close it up, and look how stable it is. Look at this, look at this. Whee! Thank you so much for watching. I really love what I do, and it's thanks to you that I can keep on doing it. So thank you, subscribe, and thank you, and let's spend some more time together. See ya.